G'day, welcome to Cool Cars here on GiltrapTV. Heaps happening, what a week. A bunch of great new releases and some very cool cars about to arrive in New Zealand. Of course, also today, a bunch of cool cars and great deals. And for all Cool Cars subscribers, it's our shout. No, it really is. Every Saturday morning at 119 Great North Road, that's of course the home of Bentley, Lamborghini and Aston Martin. It's also the home of Ripe Deli. Now, all Cool Cars subscribers are offered a free barista coffee and some of Ripe's yummy treats. Find out more on Cool Cars. In other news this week, the first reviews of the McLaren 765 Longtail have been released. The Volkswagen Grand California is set to break cover in New Zealand. The new look Jaguar F-Pace has been unveiled, and we're all just a little bit excited about Nissan's Z Proto. If you ever needed proof that Nissan designers love their job, then this is it. Every angle pays tribute to one of the great Z cars. The roofline is pure Datsun, yes, Datsun 240Z. The taillights there, all 300 ZX, a Feel 80 badge. There's the twin-turbo V6 from the more recent Zs. The dash top gauges, they've always been a Z car thing. And look again at that grille. I reckon that's all 260Z. Am I smitten? Of course I am. Can't wait to see that car become reality. Something else that is getting very close to becoming reality, the new Giltrap Nissan in Newmarket will be opening very, very soon. Right, McLaren 765 LT, where do I start? Well, where does McLaren start? I mean, they started with the 720 as a car that really forces you to recalibrate everything you thought a sports car is capable of. It's that gobsmackingly awesome. In theory, they could have just left it there, but McLaren don't do that, do they? In all honesty, the best way to explain what McLaren have done, how they've pushed the boundaries, is by watching the start of Mr. JWW's first drive in the 765 LT.
Right, let's see what we get down this straight. This is unbelievable speed. Yeah, that's 172 miles an hour into the braking zone there. I don't know if I've ever been in a car that does that there. What on earth?
Now, there's a link to the full clip on this week's Cool Cars. It's a great watch, some great styling touches too. My favourite, those 4 pipes. Now, the team at McLaren Auckland can tell you more, but what I can also tell you is that a 765 LT will be at McLaren Auckland sometime this month. Keep an eye on all our websites to find out when you can feast your eyes on this incredible car. And at McLaren Auckland this week, this 2013 Volcano Orange, what a colour, 12C, super low mileage as well. Also on Cool Cars, a 2020 Audi RS4 Avant, simply one of the coolest cars ever. There's a super rare 2020 Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD. That's rear-wheel drive. That's at Lamborghini Auckland. And speaking of limited editions, a Cupra Ateca, one of only 5 in New Zealand. Limited edition, this one, 300 horsepower. And at Giltrap Kia, an all-new and all-black Kia Sorento. Also on the way to Giltrap Kia is the Stonic. It's all new. And in case you're wondering about the name, it's a mix of 2 words, sporty and tonic. Really, look, you know how they put names together, like Brangelina. Here it is.
This car feels quite darty and nimble, and dare I say, it's a little bit sporty to drive. So you put it into a corner, it responds quite quickly to the steering, and it doesn't roll too much at all. That's one of the benefits, I guess, of it not being too tall like some other small SUVs.
And you can watch that full car wow clip on this week's Cool Cars, and the Stonic is arriving this month at Giltrap Kia. We got to see the new Jaguar F-Pace. What a car. This was Jaguar's first SUV, sort of a rebirth, if you like, for the marque. And it was a car that, well, it didn't just win a couple of awards, it cleaned up, winning World Car of the Year. Well, now the F-Pace has been updated inside and out with some great styling touches. Of course, they're always great with Jaguar, aren't they? And even more luxury inside. In fact, in the words of Jaguar design director Julian Thompson, the new F-Pace is dynamic and assertive with an elegant stance on the road with seamlessly integrated state-of-the-art technologies. I couldn't have said it better. Now, along with the tech inside, there's plenty on offer with new engines, including plug-in hybrids. The example is the P400e, which offers up to 53 kilometres of electric range with fast recharge. And speaking of fast, it'll also go from 0 to 100 in 5 seconds. You could call it a clean green getaway. Sorry. If you want to find out more about the F-Pace, just call the team at Archibald and Shorter, 2 great dealerships, Auckland and on the North Shore. Right, great Kiwi holidays are, well, all we can do and what we love to do right now. And camper vans really are the in thing. And if you're hooked on that feeling, you're going to love this, because we're just a month away from the arrival of the Volkswagen Grand California. This is a seriously cool camper van. And I know it sounds weird saying those words, but trust me, it is. In fact, I'm not the only one who thinks it. Top Gear magazine, they don't test camper vans, but they broke the rules for the Grand California, and well, they loved it. A few firsts for them too, because they had to talk about the toilet. Yes, it has one, because the Grand California is self-contained. That means it's got a shower, a stove, fridge, freezer. It's also a pretty good car too. It has 4Motion, that's all-wheel drive, and 130 kilowatt turbo diesel power. So it's not one of those rolling roadblocks, you know what I mean. And that's it for this edition of Cool Cars and Great Deals. Do check out the list this week. There are some awesome cars on there, as always. And hang on to the email, because bring it along to 119 Great North Road every Saturday morning between 9 and 11. And the coffee and snacks are on us from Ripe Deli. If you don't subscribe to Cool Cars, this is a good reason to do so. And of course, there's some wonderful cars to check out from Lamborghini, Bentley and Aston Martin while you're at 119 Great North Road. Anyway, do stay safe on the roads. Bye for now.